Okay, welcome back to my garden. Things have changed a little bit since my last video post. There's garden bed number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. I managed to convince the other half to let me have a couple more garden beds. In here we've got garlic now, onions, spring onions, leeks, the last remaining cabbage, which pretty much got completely eaten. I've left it growing because I hadn't had anything else but there, but I think I'm going to pull it out. There doesn't seem to be any side shoots or anything. Here I've got some shallots growing. These were just bought at the shops and they seem to be growing quite well. Over here the shed garden bed now has good bug mix in it and everything seems to be growing well there. I'm not sure what any of it is, but it's all growing well. Over here this is the first square foot garden and it's the Mel's Mix. I cut down my spinach just to see what would happen because nothing seems to be able to kill it. It is growing and growing and growing. Over here I have pak choy and a couple of snap peas or snow peas. My turnips are going well. I had my first ever turnip the other day. Not too bad. I definitely wouldn't buy turnips from the shops, but seeing as I can grow them for almost free, I will continue to grow them and eat them. My cabbage is just about to come to a head, and the cabbage moths have all left, so that's all old damage there pretty much. And hopefully we might actually harvest a cabbage. More garlic here. And my turnips. A little turnip in there. Not much happening in the brick garden bed at the moment. My capsicums are still growing despite being frosted twice now. Cherry tree has lost pretty much all of its leaves and one very sad tomato left. I've got the addition of a blueberry, raspberry and a blackcurrant. I know nothing about growing them, so hopefully they do well. This was actually the 4th garden bed to go in. It's also using the lasagna method, the same that was used for that garden bed. There's all peas and broad beans. My makeshift trellis. And I thought with this one I'd try the circle similar to like you do for tomatoes. Got a lettuce mix down here which is growing really well, very tasty, and 2 different types of radishes. I've got 2 different types of broad beans in this garden bed and I think 3 different types of peas. And over here is my brassica bed with the cold frame or cabbage moth frame as it really is, and that was to avoid getting the cabbage moths coming in, laying their eggs and creating havoc. For some reason this garden bed is getting a whole heap of weeds growing through. They all use the same weed matting, but it's, I don't know, it's horrible. It's this weed. Oxyphilus, I think it's called. Anyway, I've got turnips in here, cabbages, broccoli, cauliflower. I think that's about it. Thanks for checking out the garden.